guys, what is up? Welcome to Itzury the Gemini. My name's Itzury. Today we'll be starting off with putting away the dishes. This is a deep cleaning video, so I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe. And like I mentioned, I will be beginning with the dishes first and foremost. That's just how I typically go about cleaning my house. Start off by putting anything away that has been left from the previous night, to eventually just accommodating any dishes that need to be accommodated. And of course, you cannot forget coffee. So coffee first. I do like adding a little bit of cinnamon to my coffee. This is instant coffee. It makes it, it's just enough for the morning, even though I am a coffee lover, which I actually just purchased an espresso. I'm not sure what took me so long, but best investment ever. But for now, this instant coffee should do the trick. Just add a little bit of water, a little bit of cinnamon, and you are good to go. I typically either switch back and forth between half and half and coconut creamer. We all need a little bit of energy, right? A little pick-me-up. I'm not sure about you guys, but I personally do not really enjoy using the dishwasher. I know that's what it's for dishes, but I just find that the dishwasher doesn't really necessarily clean my dishes like I would by hand. So whenever I do have big batches of dishes, or I simply have the time, I just would rather personally do the dishes. I've been doing the dishes since I can remember. That used to just be my task at home with my folks. So even now, as a married woman, that's what I actually enjoy doing. It's personally for me, it relaxes me, it gives me time to think, and I just make sure that my dishes are properly cleansed. So yep, even though I do have a dishwasher, I rather go this route. I wasn't really sure how to film this video, as this is my first deep cleaning video. So as you can see, I try to set up my cameras at every angle. That way I was able to just visualize what I was doing, hence why you see my tripod. But nonetheless, hopefully I did get some good shots. So now that we are done with the dishes, I am moving forward to just making sure that I don't have anything on the stove before I prep the stove for cleaning. So I just go over any leftovers. If anything is still edible, then I'll just go ahead and foil wrap it and just put it into the fridge as I am doing right now. So now that everything has been put away from the stove, I am just prepping my range for the cleansing. And I usually alternate between cleansers. I either like Ajax or Comet for a little bit stronger. Just personally for myself, anything with bleach works. I actually enjoy the smell of bleach. I just feel like it's really deep cleaned. But right here, I am using the Trader Joe's cleanser on top of a little bit of Ajax on the sponge itself. And that's just personally for me, I feel like it lifts just anything on the stove, such as oils or anything, any residue. So I'll just go ahead and scrub it until I'm able to get as much off. Now alternating between cleaning the stove to the microwave. This is typically how I go about cleaning my kitchen. I first start off like you saw with the dishes, emptying out my sink, to moving on to my stove, to now cleaning my microwave. And that's just personally for myself because if anything, if I have any crumbs or anything from the microwave, it's able to fall underneath the stove and I'm just able to catch it a lot better. So right here with the microwave, either I'll go ahead and put a cup in of water and just run it for a few minutes. So that way the water's vapor steam is able to loosen up any residue, any type of food stains in the microwave. And that way it's a lot easier for me to clean. So right here, just once again with the Trader Joe's cleanser and a little bit of Ajax or Comet on the sponge, and I'm just scrubbing everything from the inside. Side note, I really enjoy cleaning my kitchen with these blue microfiber cloths. They're just very convenient, they're easy to clean in the laundry, and they just tend to pick up a lot of stuff once I'm going at it. So I highly recommend them. As you can see, I am currently just wiping down the stove right now, the stove top. You might ask yourself, well, it still seems like it's dirty, and that is because that's what it seems like in accordance to just the residual and just overall the wear and tear of the stove. We were currently renting this house, so the stove itself came with the house. So as you know, you have to maintain your appliances. So obviously somebody did not do a well job of keeping up with the maintenance of a stove, which is why you still see those brown spots, but that shouldn't be there, especially if you're an avid cleaner. You should be able to just remove any type of oils or any debris. So that's why that currently is still on there. Now moving on to my countertops, I am once again with the sponge and a little bit of cleaner such as the Trader Joe's or Ajax. I'm just going over my countertops and just scrubbing away and then wiping everything down with a blue microfiber cloth. So now I am using this magic cleanser. It's a cleaner, but it's specifically for the type of drawers and doors that I have, my cabinets. So I go ahead and use this specific cleaner for that. It just leaves them very nice, very smooth. It doesn't do any damage to the paint whatsoever. And since I'm currently in the process of moving out, I am dusting everything from books, cooking books, to picture frames, and just beginning to start packaging my items. So this is why I found it to be a great opportunity to film this video. Now, starting off with sweeping my floors, I am just taking it old school, just grabbing a broom and sweeping away. Personally, for myself, unless I have the Roomba, I find this to be very soothing as well. And just getting through every crevice and just sweeping away. As you can tell by this time, I have opened up a Red Bull and I'm currently just taking a 5-minute break, checking my emails, checking my social media, and pretty much just trying to crank away. Now moving on to still continuing my floors, but now I'm actually going to use this, what is it called? I think it's one of the Swifters, and it comes with its actual product. So that's technically what I use to mop my floors. Yeah, I think it is a Swifter brand. I'm not sure, but it's one of those Swifters, and it comes with the pads and the product itself, the liquid. So I just go ahead and do that to all my floors. Now, if I feel that my floors are extra dirty, let's say just because that's what it is, or if I had a party or people over and I find that my floors need extra mopping, I do get one of those microfiber rags, or just any rag that I have for cleaning, and I'll go ahead and dip it into a mixture of half water, half Fabuloso if you have that, or Pine Sol, or even Bona. That's what I use for products for my floors. And I'll just go ahead and dump the rag in there, and then just pretty much squeeze any remainder liquid out, and then I'll put that on top of the provided little mats that the Swifter product comes with, and that way I can scrub it extra hard and just pick up anything else or any other grime that is just a little bit more prominent on the floors, as you can tell right now. So now that my stovetop, my cooktop, or my stove, whatever you want to call it, and my microwave have dried up, I am just putting everything back together, making sure everything's in its place, and also just finishing off my countertops on the side from just getting rid of any dust or any residue or just any crumbs. that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a deep cleaning of my kitchen, my floors, and everything else in between. So like I mentioned before, go ahead and subscribe, like, and until next time, have a good one. Bye.